Hello, boys and girls. Today I'm going to read to you a story called Schmoe and the Seven Dorfs, and it's a version of the one Mrs. Nicastro read to you called Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. The author of this book is Mike Thaler, and it's illustrated by Jared Lee. Once upon a time, about 2:15, there was a lovely girl named Schmoe. She lived with her evil, rotten stepmother, the wicked queen. The wicked queen was very vain. She spent every morning putting on her face false eyelashes, false eyebrows, false lips, fake nails, and a real wig. At noon, she would gaze up at her mirror and say, "Mirror, mirror on the ceiling, which lady is the most appealing?" One day, the mirror replied, "Even though you're out of sight, the prettiest lady is Schmoe, and mirrors never lie." The wicked queen flew into such a rage that her false eyelashes fell off. She called for her huntsman, Hugh. "Hugh, I have a job for you." "Okie dokie," said the huntsman, who was paid by the hour. "I want you to take Schmoe into the woods and cut out her heart," said the wicked queen. "Why, was she late for school again?" asked Hugh. "Just do it," screamed the wicked queen, poking him with a press-on fingernail. The queen is jealous. So Hugh took Schmoe into the woods, but he didn't have the heart to kill her. He just took away her compass and trail mix and left her alone. "I'm lost," said Schmoe. She was about to cry when she heard lively music. She followed the beat until she came to a cottage. Peeking in the window, she saw 7 little dudes playing rock and roll. She waited for their break and then went in. "I'm Schmoe," she said. "Hi, I'm Nerdy," said one of the little dudes. "Yeah, but what's your name?" asked Schmoe. "I'm Nerdy." "I can see that," said Schmoe. "But what's your name?" Nerdy rolled his eyes and pointed to the others. "This is Grouchy on bass, Funky on vibes, Smiley on washboard, Wheezy on kazoo, Drowsy on cymbals, and Hip on drums. We're the 7 Dorfs. Perhaps you've heard of us?" "No," said Schmoe. "Do you need a lead singer?" She wants to join their band. "Hey, that's what we're missing," said Nerdy, who was the brains of the outfit. "We'll call ourselves Schmoe and the 7 Dorfs," said Schmoe. "Why do you get top billing?" asked Grouchy. "Because if it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in this story," replied Schmoe. So the group began to play gigs around the forest. They played the bunny hop, the owl hoot, the turkey trot, and the beaver ball. Meanwhile, back at the castle, the wicked queen was gluing on her 7-foot eyelashes. Those are really big. When she finished, she looked down at her mirror. "Mirror, mirror on the floor, what girl's got a whole lot more?" The mirror replied, "Well, old queen, you're out of sight, but the prettiest is still Schmoe." And look at her reaction. She did not like what the mirror told her. The wicked queen flew into a rage, called Hugh her huntsman, and took away all his merit badges. "If you want things done right, you have to do them yourself," snarled the queen. So she brewed up a batch of her deadliest poison, dipped a lipstick into it, combed her wig over her face, and hurried off to the dwarf's cottage. She rapped on the door. What do you think she's going to do with that lipstick and that deadly potion? "Who's there?" asked Schmoe. "The Ravon lady," answered the queen. "I don't wear makeup," said Schmoe, opening the door. "But we're having a special on lipstick," insisted the queen. "It's called Pass Out Pink. Try a free sample." Would you try that lipstick from a stranger? "Well, okay," said Schmoe, who didn't want to hurt the Ravon lady's feelings. She put on some lipstick. Enjoy, cackled the queen as she ran off into the forest. Schmoe waved goodbye. Then she fell down. Schmoe's fainted, said Nerdy when the Dorfs came home. She's resting, said Drowsy. She's cleaning the floor, said Funky. She's looking for her contact lens, said Smiley. She must have allergies, said Wheezy. She's blocking the doorway, said Grouchy. She's dead, said Hip. The 7 Dwarfs began to cry into their beards. Just then, a handsome prince knocked on the door. Hi, we just lost our lead vocalist, said Nerdy. I sing a little, said the prince. What's your name, asked the Dwarfs, wringing out their beards. Prince, said the prince. We could be Prince and the 7 Dwarfs. What should we do with Schmoe White, asked Nerdy. I'll kiss her and she'll probably wake up, said the prince. He did, and she woke up. And then the prince died. Who's he, and why is he wearing pink lipstick, asked Schmoe. He's a prince, and I think he's wearing drop-dead red, said Smiley. Well, said Schmoe, I'll kiss him and he'll probably wake up. She did, and he woke up. And then Schmoe died again. So the prince kissed her, and she woke up, and he died again. This went on so long that they gave up their singing careers. The 7 Dwarfs broke up and started a baseball team with 7 shortstops. By the way, the Wicked Queen entered the Miss New Jersey contest and placed second. Her mirror placed first. The end. All right, boys and girls, be thinking about how was this one similar to the one Mrs. Nicastro read and what parts were different. There were several parts that were so different from the original version. All right, read to you tomorrow.